Cheers!
Welcome to Movie Bitches! RuPaul's Drag Race, All-Stars 8, Episode 12. The grand finale. We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
So, I've got to ask you.
I miss.
We made it to the finish line.
Oh my gosh. As someone on Twitter said, this season could have been an email. I mean, it's just true. It was so telegraphed from episode 1. Oh, Jimbo's gonna win?
Subject heading.
RuPaul's Drag Race premieres and crowns Jimbo.
Bro.
Great.
Spoiler alert.
Right, spoiler alert.
But first things first.
Yes, shout out to our Patreon supporters.
Yeah.
$5 a month gets you ad-free early access. $10 gets you access to our viewing parties.
She's the artist of the two. Her performance on stage is irrepressible. She won 4 challenges. The lip syncs, not so much. But then tonight, she came out, and I think surprised all of us. She lip synced.
Fuck my drag.
Right? It's been so fun watching her growth.
So thank you guys for your support and for sticking through. I mean, I guess you kind of made us watch the rest of the season, but I'm glad we did. There were things here and there.
I had fun.
Yes.
And also, I'm glad it's over.
Can't both be true.
Really, if it was just 50% shorter, I would have been happy.
Even just the episodes.
Exactly.
Trim them down.
Everyone could have just been
44 minutes.
Yes, perfect. Great.
But second thing second.
Make sure to subscribe, click that button, click the bell so that you know we're going to do season 5 coming up after summer camp. Lots of really fun, exciting things planned that we had planned before we decided to do All-Stars. So
Everything's a bit behind, but we've got a lot of content coming up.
Exactly on schedule. So make sure you subscribe, share, tell everybody, hey, they just did All-Stars, but now they're going to do season 5. Or they're doing weird movies from the 90s that Avaryl loved and no one else has ever heard of. Great.
That she is forcing Andrew to watch, and he is loving.
I mean, I honestly have had fun in pretty much every single one.
So, you guys are welcome.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We had a hit tweet on TikTok.
A tweet?
No, but
hit talk.
No one says that. It's a hit tweet. That's just the thing. You know, it can.
I like a hit talk.
A hit talk. We ticked the talk. But so we got a bunch of new followers, so thank you guys. Make sure to go check it out. They're fun little clips. There's a special one from last week that YouTube would not let us put up. So very fun stuff.
So the episode begins. Everybody walks into the workroom. Woohoo! Top 2 queens of the fame game. We did it. Look at us.
Yeah.
James is really excited to have won a Maxi Challenge. I'm excited.
Yes.
And
you know, I don't know if I mean, you did good, but I don't think that you really deserved it. Girl, why? Why bring this up now? No.
No tea, no shade. Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Shh, Nisha, no. Just let it
go.
go.
Drag is everything.
Subjective.
Yeah, like it's not just beauty, it's not just dance, it is comedy too.
Beauty, looks, dancing, and
And comedy too. Yeah. Wow. 2 scalding hot reads in this episode.
Oh yeah. But I do want to talk about Jimbo and James motorboating Lala.
Yes.
Very
silly.
That was I liked it.
It was fun.
It was a fun, silly time.
And then we had a little ass shake off, a twerk off, I guess.
A twerk off, and then Jimbo creams herself.
Yep.
I'll get you a towel, babe.
Yeah. Literally. Yes.
Don't flag me. That happened.
That is a fact. Silly fun. Silly fun. I liked it. Then Ru comes in and announces that, again, someone will win the Fame Games and they will win $60,000. I'm like, yes, we fucking know.
There was
Jesus.
So much.
H. Christ.
What's the H for?
Hell.
Jesus, hell, Christ?
Yeah. Hellraiser. Hellfire. Helena. Jesus, Helena, Christ.
It does flow better.
Hillary? Jesus, Hillary, Christ. Huckleberry.
I like that one.
Halifax. Great.
Yeah. What is this? Categories? Yes, Ru comes in to announce
No, the Fame Games, and also that the Maxi Challenge is...
That the Fame Game winner will win $60,000.
Wait, 60?
And that there's 2 people still in the running to win the crown.
Wait, this is the first time there's a top 2?
Ever.
As everybody knows, this season there are 2 ways to win. The fans have voted. One of our Fame Game queens will win the title of Queen of the Fame Game, plus a cash prize of $60,000.
Queen of the Fame Game.
Oh my God, right. Someone's gonna get crowned tonight, Queen of the Fame Game.
I want 60,000 doll hairs for the Queen of the Fame Game.
Later tonight, we'll be announcing who the fans have voted to be Queen of the Fame Game. It's time to find out who the fans have voted to be crowned Queen of the Fame Games. $60,000.
So the Maxi Challenge is per usual, or I guess the new usual.
As usual, or for the first time.
Well, this did seem to be...
In coordination with them?
Sort of a first.
No, because we had this last season.
But they wrote their own, or were involved.
Right. You don't think they were involved with this year? It seems like Jimbo was like, I came up with an idea about being born naked. You know,
Ru said... A song that's been written for you.
Original solo numbers written just for you. Oh my God. By the super talented Leland.
I assumed it was the same thing as like the I Hate People of it all.
I don't think so. I don't think so, because both of these didn't have enough personality. They were both like an AI wrote it for them.
Honestly, yes. It was very that. It was like we fed in all of their performances.
It was almost a good song.
Yeah.
It was almost
like there was a personality. You're right. Wow.
So I don't know.
You know what's annoying?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the AI of it all, I'm like, is it not, right? But the fact that now everything that seems just kind of shitty, you're like, was that AI?
Or a lazy person.
Right. Did you phone it in, or did you phone it in and have a computer do it?
Did you phone it in?
Right.
Anyway, not to be shady to Leland, I don't know. We didn't see what went on.
No.
But neither song seemed to have much personality.
No, I agree.
It was a little bit of personality.
Yeah.
Slightly tailored to that person.
Yeah. Yeah. The choreography, in theory, more than in practice.
Rehearsal.
Yeah, in rehearsal, I was like, oh, look, he had all of this thought process behind what he gave each queen of like, oh, and then this is, you're a comic, you're telling a story, you're doing this.
And then the choreography for the backup dancer queens was walk on stage, stand in place.
That was garbage, mama. Wow. Like, we'll get there.
Mama, this is garbage.
Oh. Right here. They have a Tic Tac Lunch podcast with Ru and Michelle.
Yes.
We talked through all of it. Mostly, I was distracted by Ru's ill-fitting
puckering suit.
Puckering.
I can't believe she let this happen.
I don't know how no one on set was like, can we just cut and fix Ru's suit, please?
Just unbutton it.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Exactly.
Maybe they hate her.
when the wigs and the makeup and the costumes start to look off,
Yep.
you have to start asking those questions.
Well, and the wigs and the makeup we know is just Raven.
It's just, and
Delta?
Delta, I think, does her
Does
hair.
the hair, the wigs.
Or did at
yeah,
some point.
at some point. Yeah, until she got burned, I think. She didn't get the Emmy, whereas Raven did get the Emmy, so she's still around. I think Delta might have left. I don't remember.
Either way, that's when you have to start asking the questions.
Yeah. Why did no one say, Ru, sit up straight. Your suit is puckering.
I think it was just too tight.
Well, it was too tight and sitting, right? But also it was, if you're here versus here, you know, suck it in, Ru. It's 5 minutes of traumatic life talk. You know, I guess too many.
She had too many Tic Tacs.
I don't know why
They're
she's
full
still
of
making
calories.
those jokes. Like, girl.
Was your life traumatic?
So anyway, that was the Tic Tac lunch, and we can move on.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, the rest of the queens are reaching their hands into a pink furry Kleenex box.
This was fun. I would have liked it interspersed a little bit more with like, is she pretty?
In her own unique way, so no.
Well, it wasn't shady.
It was not shady.
But that's okay.
It was just a fun little kiki moment, which was nice, especially that they gave them free shit and money.
I did love that they were just like, and you get a prize, and you get a prize, and you get a prize.
You get $2,000.
Here,
great.
Here, you get $1,000.
Yeah.
Everyone gets $500.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a trip.
Exactly. I love it. At this point, Jessica's probably up to 39,000
at least.
Yeah, so good for her.
Mrs. Kasha Davis is the first one to get, if you pick this card, you win $1,000 and you get to choose another queen to win $1,000 too.
Remember I sent you home.
Yeah, I
know. Remember I kicked you off.
Right.
Don't forget. I was the one who sent you home.
Love Jessica.
Really love her. So yes, give these queens money. Pay them what they deserve.
Yeah.
And then everyone's getting ready. Candy did seem more kind of relaxed. Like the gaming is over. All she can do is compete.
Yes.
There's no mind games happening.
No.
So she was having a silly fun time, pretending to cry.
My chat with RuPaul was amazing.
Yeah.
And then everyone, says, "Oh, I love you. I love you." It was great.
Yeah,
and it was a nice little camaraderie. And I'm so happy I was in this group and la la la. And it was la la re. And, it was nice.
Yeah. So, quick commercial break. And we'll be back with the performances.
Ru walks down the runway in this bejeweled Candy Crush mini skirt. It was the exact shortness it could be.
Absolutely. Any less and you would see her Candy.
It was
Crush.
Like perfection.
Her jewel, her crown jewels.
Her crown jewels.
There we go. That's the better form of that joke.
Yeah.
We got there in the end. Yes, and she performs ASMR Lover.
ASMR Lover, which was kind of a bop.
It was kind of a bop. I felt like maybe the idea of having someone
it's
soft-spoken in a song.
I think that idea would work better in a piece.
This piece is entitled The Same Parts.
This piece. And less in like a song, and the actual lyrics made no sense. Either you are a lover of ASMR, the person she's singing to.
Right.
Oh, I just love ASMR. Oh, you're ASMR lover. Or you're a very quiet lover.
Maybe. Maybe it's like old-timey, right? Ooh, a lover should be silent and seen, not heard.
Is that an old-timey thing?
Well, that was like the patriarchy, right? Women should be seen, not heard.
I don't know if that was exclusively a lover status, but sure.
Well, wives, I think, was,
sure. What's that Marilyn Monroe song?
Doesn't look very strong, but when you sit on his knee.
He seems like he's a real shy guy, but when you get him in that armchair or when you get him in the back of the limo, he'll fuck you good.
Oh, I don't know that one.
It's good.
Okay.
I'll play it here.
But in a Morris chair, you'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised.
Oh.
This one's a real danger.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
That's a big surprise, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, this maybe would have worked better in a kind of a sultry, like, you'd be surprised by this ASMR lover,
Yeah.
Or, because it does give you that kind of like, Mufasa sensation.
I just hear that name and I shut up. Mufasa. Ooh. Do it again. Mufasa. Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa. It tingles me.
It was almost there. I was like, you know what? Ru performed, got in drag.
Yep. Sexy dancers with body rolls. Terrible shorts.
Mostly moved her body and people danced in front of her.
Yeah.
And I was like, good for you, Ru.
Good for you, Ru. Doing more than Mariah Carey. Certainly doing more than Adele Dazeem, I'll tell you that.
Did you go see her?
Yeah, she performed at Pride. Well, I can't really say that she performed at Pride. She held a microphone out for the audience to sing at Pride.
She's sick of singing that fucking Frozen song. I would be
sang
too.
it. Well, she didn't sing it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking sick of singing that fucking song too.
Well, then don't put it in the set.
But then people would be like, why didn't you put that
in the fucking
Frozen
song? Have you seen her horrible TikToks of her new song? Like, she's trying to have her own songs now.
Okay.
And so she released these TikTok videos of her lip syncing to her own song. And her lip sync is awful.
Oh no.
And it's like, girl,
oh no,
you sang the song. Don't you know how you did it? Like, it was like she didn't know how people sing. It's mind-boggling. Awful production.
So she didn't have a hit talk.
No, she did not have a TikTok. No.
A TikTok. I like it.
I mean, she did
Also,
for all of the wrong reasons.
Is it live? Like, you could do multiple takes. You can edit it. You can make yourself look better.
Someone allowed her to post this to the internet, and those
confused.
gays should be fired.
I got a beast inside and I'm waking it up. Got a beast inside and I'm waking it up.
They weren't gay. That's the problem.
Oh.
I'm assuming.
Look at me. Come on now, look at me. I'm a beast, baby.
I mean, this is also formatted weird.
Yeah.
TikTok lunches back to back, 3 performances back to back. You know, I don't know. I feel like they could figure out a way to edit this in a way that would be more engaging.
Well, you know what's nice about the live finales is that the stage production of it all creates a timeline for a show.
Yeah.
It's a show. It is both for a live audience of people as well as the television viewing audience.
Yeah.
But so you create something that makes sense. This is just hodgepodge, right?
This felt like going through the motions.
Oh, yeah, very much.
Next out, Jimbo gets to do her performance to I Remember Being Born.
Yeah.
And she's got this dead mouse, Mickey Mouse, BDSM outfit on.
Yeah, which we've seen in her merch.
In
so
her
I
merch,
assume
and,
she's, I think someone commented that she wore
It was
this.
her walk-in look on Canada. You know, this had a kind of a Rocky Horror, Phantom of the Paradise vibe, but not quite.
But not quite.
You know, and it was pretty kind of funny and entertaining, but not quite.
And I was still lying flat on the floor. Oh, I remember being born.
You know what I mean? It was like almost there.
Almost there. I didn't like this. And I didn't like Candy's. I didn't like either of them. I was like, these are both pretty blah.
I began to develop some pretty strong opinions.
I don't think it was their fault.
Oh, no. I mean, they didn't seem to be involved.
Right.
It's what I'm saying.
It was like they had to do it, so they did it. But it just didn't feel like it ever really came together.
It wasn't bad.
No.
It just wasn't particularly
engaging
or something. I did really enjoy the edit of
I was destined for more. Oh, I remember.
Jimbo and we're gonna go to the ground. Cut away, and she's on the ground. She's on the ground. Oh, help me get up. And they showed it twice. It was such an obvious edit of like, oh no!
I was destined for more. Oh, I remember.
Like she never got it in that take.
No.
Like they did multiple takes and she had to sit down and they started on the floor.
Yeah.
That happened.
Well, that was the other weird thing too, is that like they clearly filmed this in a different soundstage or a different part of the stage or something.
It was in a huge cavernous
Right.
soundstage.
And
yeah.
put it together in post, essentially.
Yeah.
So then why not do more of a production?
Right.
You could do anything then.
Yeah.
If it's not live on the stage in front of the judges,
I was
then why
so
not do...
excited for, you know, Jimbo, the artist.
She's the artist of the two.
Fuck my drag, right?
Yeah.
She should change her name. Jimbo, the artist. The artist formerly known as Jimbo?
Yeah, I love it.
I wanted to see what she would have done if she had been run wild with her creativity to do this or do that, like Willow Pill was allowed to do. Okay, I'm going to write this song. I'm going to produce this. I'm going to, you know.
They did really seem to have a lot more to do in that.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was, we gave you this song.
Right, now.
That's sort of in your wheelhouse. Go.
Here's 5 dancers perform it on a black stage.
Yeah.
Not even like put a green screen or put like screens behind them projecting stuff. Anything.
But she had sexy doctors, sexy shirtless doctors.
Right. Holding corncob dicks. I don't remember eating corn, but I remember being born. Okay.
I don't remember eating corn.
But they didn't even make that a moment.
No.
I was busy going, is that a banana? Because she took a banana out of her tailpipe? No, that would have required Jimbo to be involved with this. Oh, it's a piece of corn? Wait, I thought the lyrics said, I remember being born, but I don't remember being born. Did Monica Beverly Hills write this?
I didn't come here to slay. I came here to slay.
I didn't come here to slay. I came here to slay.
And then I got the joke. You know, they didn't give her, it wasn't like a theatrical performance of, I don't remember eating corn.
No, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I remember being born, you know, something.
Right.
What? It's just a pineapple cone.
But that edit really.
Oh my God.
She's on the ground. Just really got me.
So then next, Candy Muse performing Pay Me With Money. Well,
I don't know.
Lip syncing to someone else singing Pay Me With Money.
So this was strange because Jimbo clearly sang her song.
Sang her song.
Candy clearly did not.
No, clearly did not.
I don't care.
For the second time in a row now.
For the second time in a row.
Yeah.
I don't care, but why?
Why?
What were those choices?
I don't know.
You know, could Jimbo have opted out and said, no, can you have Tim Curry come in and sing this? Oh my God. I mean, he would have enunciated the shit out of corn.
Sure.
And it would have been fantastic.
Would it be laden with anticipation?
Airfare included.
With
Airfare included.
Great.
Okay, good.
Yeah, this in concept was fun, but I think honestly my complaint with this was that the person singing didn't have much tude.
No, so this song is written for Candy.
Right.
Pay me in money.
Right, don't pay me with compliments. I can't spend those.
Yeah.
Pay me with money. But like, that was more...
It had more attitude
than was in the song.
Candy's personality was absent from the song. Her
Yeah.
personality was in the dancing and in the tude she was giving with
Yeah.
her body.
Yeah.
But the lip sync, she couldn't add tude to it because she didn't
Sing
record it. So
Right.
that was very strange.
Very strange. And it seems like maybe she's not a great singer because it's the second time now that she hasn't had a song that is her own. But I don't remember the singing challenge.
She sang Wire Hangers and everyone was impressed.
No more wire hangers.
I mean, I'm just saying they said that they were impressed.
Sure.
That's what they said.
And it was auto-tuned. No. So maybe she can't.
To see you doing something that we didn't expect Candy Muse to kill, and that was awesome.
Anyway, whatever, but it was a strange series of decisions that were made.
So then the rest of the cast comes on in these hideous sequin choir robes, and it just looks so cheap and shitty. Like, where was the production value? No one spent any money on this?
Well, and they're in choir robes, and they're drag queens, and the fact that they did not reveal anything under them was a travesty.
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah. Come on. Have them in something. What's the point? What was the song? We're all winners or something like that.
It was just I'm a winner, baby.
I'm a winner, baby. But like in
I'm a winner, but it was like gospel.
I like that I went to I'm a loser, baby, but I'm a winner, baby. I'm a winner,
so why
baby.
don't you love me?
So why don't you crown me? There you go. Yeah. Anyway, I guess quick commercial break again, and we'll be back with the runway. So, category is Finale Fantasy.
Nope.
Great.
You're close. It's also an alliteration.
Finale Fantasia.
Ooh, I like that.
Little wizard hat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dancing hippos and all that. Oh,
Ooh,
I like
yeah,
it.
yeah.
No.
Fabulosity.
Yeah!
Yeah! First out, Monica Beverly Hills in this purple number, violet, bluish. What would you call it?
It was purple.
Purple.
And this purple hair.
I thought this was gorgeous. I just didn't like the blue wig.
The purple wig.
And this purple hair.
Was it purple? It looked like plastic blue to me.
And this purple hair.
It was,
That's why I second guessed, because I was like,
It was wiggy.
It was wiggy and it was tight.
But I didn't hate it, but it was wiggy. But the huge ruffled boa and the slinky dress and the tude, and I was into it.
Yeah, in the face. Like everything was working. I just didn't like this. It looked a little helmety.
Next out, Nisha Lopez, looking gorgeous in this ice pink, ice blue, silvery, big tapestry coat.
Yeah.
Opera coat.
Yeah.
Then with this slinky body cutout the whole palette really worked. Like the wig with the makeup with the different combinations of icy colors. I was like,
gorgeous.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a yes.
Yeah. Next up, Mrs. Kasha Davis.
I don't know why, but I want to just start calling her Mrs. Kashi Goleen.
Oh my God, like the cereal?
I don't know why.
Okay. Mrs. Kashi Goleen. You know, I get it, but no. In this black and white, like almost quilted coat or something, it had like depth to it, right? It was
the textures and the patterns and the prints were all different, but they all went together. Like the dress was kind of velvety, but then the coat had a collar that was stripes, but then it also had this sort of Baroque, rosy kind of black and white pattern. It was like a tuxedo gown, you know?
Sure.
Like in a, in a really abstract way.
In an abstract way.
But it all went together, and I liked it.
I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Next out, Darian Lake. He's got this like satiny black cape with a big collar, and it's, like kind of witchy or something. And she's coming out, but you can see there's a big opening, like where she's got a lacy bush, and it looks strange.
Yep.
And then she takes off the coat to reveal she's got some lacy tits.
Yep.
And then she takes off an overskirt, and it's a head-to-toe green, netted.
Like green screen green.
Not good green,
No.
like toxic waste green netted bodysuit.
I hated this, I'm sorry.
It wasn't,
this was...
It got worse as the reveals continued.
Correct.
I think maybe keep the cape on.
Have we tried glasses on, hair up? This was such a bummer for me because I feel like she's looked so beautiful throughout the season.
Yeah.
And to end on this, I was like, oh no, girl, what happened? But that's fine. It happens. So then next, James Mansfield in this orange showgirl look. I thought this was gorgeous.
Yes.
The headpiece was stunning.
She was expansive.
Yeah.
And this was a different silhouette for James, a different, style, look, the whole thing.
The orange gown also really looked expensive and like well tailored, and
she was snatched.
Yeah, the silhouette was there. I was like, yes, bitch, work. It was glamour by way of showgirl, which is rare. I don't know. I feel like showgirl is usually tackier.
You told them you could do glamour and you were high fashion. So do you feel that you deliver that today?
Not glamour.
You'll never be glamour.
I will never look like that. True. You'll never be glamour.
Next out, our showgirl of the season, Mrs. Kahana. I almost said Mrs. Kashi Goleen.
No, again? No, they can't all be Avaryl. No. Kahana.
Miss Kahana. In this really interesting, she also, there was a lot of opera capes. She's also in a floor-length, big overcoat cape, and there's sunflowers, and it's white, and it's sparkling, and there's a headpiece involved, and you're like, yes, this is happy, this is different, I like it. And then she took it off to reveal what I thought was like a little bit of a crapped up, few too many, if it had just been the sunflowers, but there was like a red and...
Well, she had a heart, because she was talking about how her ancestry, and that was what informed the outfit and the cape, and they were all core to her heart, and it was all very nice. But it was just like maybe just the heart then, and have a simpler outfit.
So there was a few too many, but then when she turned around, it was just a nude, back. I was like, yes.
Ooh,
wait. Okay, now I'm into it. So
I really liked this. It was certainly one of the most interesting and beautiful. I think a little more simplicity would have helped.
A few less things on the front, but I really liked it.
I liked it a lot. So then next, Miss La Ree in this red tulle,
very full ruffles.
Yes, ruffled tulle skirt. And
the red finger wave.
Yeah.
Finger wig.
This was beautiful.
Finger wave.
Finger wave.
Finger curls.
I think I like her in a bigger wig. Just like for her facial structure.
Sure.
But overall, I still really liked this a lot. I thought she looked beautiful.
She sells the garment.
Always.
Like, this is not my favorite gown of the night.
No.
But I'm still like, yes. La Ree.
Yeah. Yeah. She came out and I was like, oh, you are stunning, bitch. Yeah.
It's an inner glow.
Absolutely. She glows outwardly.
Then next out, Alexis Michelle in this perfection. I mean, this satin red gown with the lines of it. And this is how you use exposed tulle, you know? And it was the whole palette, and just like, I think it was her first episode look, the kind of apricot, where you were just like, unclockable. I don't know. I wouldn't change a thread.
Thing,
I would not change a stitch.
No.
This was the same, where I was like, fuck.
Yeah. She's had some really spectacular looks this season.
This was fantastic. The entire palette, the wig, everything.
Next up, Miss Jessica Wilde. And this was also really great. She's in this pink gown, which was a little bit of a different look for her. She has her glitter purple lips.
Yep.
I thought she just looked gorgeous.
It fit to a T.
Yes, and I loved the lining, the
iridescent lining.
purple, like satiny lining.
It gave it more dimension.
It really did.
Yeah.
It was a really nice touch. I liked this a lot.
So then next out, Jimbo the artist in this demon clown candy corn wig.
Yeah.
Really, I was really into the
really
wig.
into the
swirl. You know, it was like 2 ice cream cone swirls.
Yep.
Was into it. Was into it. And then the sort of really graphic gowned with the huge tits.
Yep.
And
but yet the fit was nice and
the fit
right.
was great.
And it was like acid punk, you know, I don't know. It was cool. And then last was Candy Muse in this Tweety Bird couture. The more I looked at it,
the less I liked it. It was a really nice yellow.
Yeah.
Could not fathom the halter top.
The like jeweled halter straps.
It really ruined the line of the, you know, pointed strapless boobs.
Yeah.
And then where the waist hit was, you know, not the most ideal.
Well, but she had the feathery poof was like.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. The waist was up here.
It was in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
It was like an empire dress.
Yeah.
You know, empire
waist,
Tweety Bird.
Yeah.
You know, with the feathers and
stuff.
stuff.
No.
It was, you know.
It wasn't like, oh,
it was
God,
fun
girl,
and
but...
happy, but it didn't quite. I really couldn't get past the halter.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
I just.
It was like something happened, and she just had to add something to keep it up.
The lines. It was like, oh no. So they send everyone back, and they're deliberating. And I mean, in the shadiest.
I was not expecting this.
No, I wrote deceased.
She's the artist of the two.
Deceased? Yes.
Carson just, you know, goes, well, we know that Jimbo's the artist of the two.
Wow.
Wow.
Fuck my drag, right? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is...
Yeah.
Perhaps one of the rudest, most dismissive things ever said on this runway.
Yeah.
Just because it's like...
Wow.
Yeah, and I know what he means.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like...
I don't think it was as pointed as it came off.
No.
But wow.
But wow.
They bring everyone back out and somewhat anti-ceremoniously. That's
very.
Not really a word.
Anticlimactically and unceremoniously.
There we go. That's the word. Unceremoniously.
Yeah. The winner of the Fame Games is Lalaurie. Oh, okay.
Oh, great. I guess our votes didn't matter at all.
At all.
Don't give us a vote then. Just don't give it to us.
Right.
Because it's bullshit.
This is bullshit. Later this season.
I'm done. This is some bullshit. This is bull.
It's the end of the season.
The end of the season. This is bullshit.
Bull. Because it's like clearly they filmed this a long time ago.
Yeah.
And they never cared about the voting at all.
No.
I don't even know how it worked because there was so little time to vote that I never even got to go to the website.
No, there's 48 hours to vote because it was already decided. But anyway, the final lip sync.
You know what I just realized? I'm so sorry. They don't have the statues of Rue anymore, did they?
No.
Did they have them? Right, they didn't have them at the end being like, I have my statue of Rue that I get to keep home and it's my participation trophy.
Well, that's for regular seasons.
Oh.
Right?
So All-Stars, you don't get one because you already have one?
Potentially.
Shouldn't it be like even more fabulous? Shouldn't it be like a...
Gold-plated RuPaul.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I love that you know exactly.
Those creepy teeth, absolutely.
I don't even have to.
No.
It's right there.
Yep.
But anyway, the final lip sync to Don't Funk It Up.
No. Do You Wanna Funk?
Do You Wanna Funk by Sylvester and...
someone else that I forgot the
Tweety
name of.
Bird.
No.
And Jimbo and Candy walk out. Jimbo looks like Trixie Mattel inflated herself with helium.
Yep.
And Candy is giving Willow Pill, David Byrne, Stop Making Sense, you know, big...
triangle
silver suit jacket.
Sia wig almost.
And I was like, yeah, I'm into this. This is weird.
Yeah.
Oh, once again, I mean, Well, we can talk about it right now.
Yeah.
I thought the reveal was less exciting than the...
What was the reveal?
She took off her opera cape. There was
Right.
a lot of opera capes. To reveal like a, cut out...
bodysuit.
Bodysuit. So
Oh, yeah, sure.
But like, what
Right.
Willow
Wait.
Pill was, it's just pants.
Yeah.
Like, it's just pants. It's just pants. I want, like, what if she had just been, like, somehow just been wearing a tie? Like, she's just...
Sure.
Right? Or something?
A piano key necktie.
I invented it! You have to have the Mugatu wig then.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes, so Jimbo...
Prop queen.
Jimbo had every gimmick, and Candy was the dancer.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimbo pulled a phone out of her sleeve.
Yep.
It was like a velvet umbilical cord.
Yeah.
Then she revealed her big old titties. Then she
Her
revealed
ass that said funk.
Ass that said funk on it. And then there was one more. She had a microphone.
Yep, that
She was
became a confetti gun.
pulling stuff out of every orifice. She needed to turn it out after
she knew.
these
She
lip
knew.
syncs.
Yeah, she's like, I can't bomb this lip sync because I have to still win this
They
season.
have to justify me winning.
Exactly. I mean, Ru did specifically say, and their performance all season. This lip sync was mediocre.
Yeah.
I thought Candy did a better job. I thought she had some fun little dance moments.
She had some good
But
dancing.
overall, it was just kind of low energy for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
No. And it wasn't fun. Like, at the beginning of this episode, Lala and James were talking about, oh my God, that lip sync was so fun.
Right.
We had such a camaraderie. Oh, it was so fun playing with
Yeah.
you and performing together
Yeah.
in this joyous, fun lip sync.
And it showed.
And you feel that.
Yeah.
And this wasn't competitive. It wasn't cutthroat. It wasn't fabulous. It wasn't
just
a
kind
camaraderie.
of going through the motions
It was
again.
okay.
Yeah.
And they've been preparing with this song, and all of a sudden, this producer, her name is Mandy, she comes up to Jimbo and Candy and says, hey ladies, we're gonna change the final song. It's gonna be Milkshake. She saw the music that Jimbo had turned in and that she turned in Milkshake as one of her songs. So Candy says, she has something in her hand, she throws it down, she gets, call my mother. Call my mother right now. Screaming at the top of her lungs to call her mom. She was going home. Fuck the show. Fuck everyone. You want to crown Jimbo? Then you fucking crown Jimbo. But you ain't gonna have a finale. Fuck you and da da da. She goes off. You're no longer gonna have a final episode. You've already sent Jessica home. You've recorded the final production. It's not like you can say, all right, well, Jessica, step in and we'll have you do that. No, everything's done. At this point right now, you have no choice but to leave the song. Mandy comes back. She said, oh, I jumped the gun. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I don't know. And came up with this excuse that she made a mistake or something, that's not what they were trying to do, blah, 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 blah. But
this just seems so blah and so unceremonious again, where Ru's just like, and the winner receives blah, blah, blah. Like, we have to listen to it all over again. And then it was just like, oh, okay, Jimbo wins. Oh, great. Shocked.
Jimbo.
Yeah, so Jimbo wins.
Yeah.
I do think that she was great. And, I don't think she was undeserving of the win. I just wish that they had told this story in a way that made me more excited.
Absolutely.
And I wish they had let them be more creatively involved in the performances of this finale and all of the above. But we got some fabulous looks. Lala was there. James was there. Darren, offered that we could smack her tits around. No, she was stuck on her tits.
Yeah, you
Kiss her
can touch
tits.
my titties.
You can touch my titties. My NFTs.
Oh my God, love it. There were a lot of fun moments in the season of the Queens.
Yeah.
I feel like production really hindered those moments rather than
And I still do.
heightened.
I'll have moments where I just go, oh, Heidi.
No.
Oh, but Heidi.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Yeah. Especially because they just kind of erased her.
They erased her. It was wild because I was going, oh, we don't get to see her talent show.
No.
We don't get to see any of her Fame Game looks.
Did she post it on her Instagram, her looks?
You had to go to her Patreon.
That's right. Good for her.
Good for her.
Good for you, bitch.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, and she's not even there for like a reunion situation where, we get to have some kind of fun
denouement.
Anything? Nothing. She doesn't exist. She's gone.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that bums me out.
It's toxic.
Yeah. But I will say.
Yes.
Kahana
Yeah.
seemed to be having a great time.
Yes.
Was in a really good place.
Yes.
The competition's over. I'm having fun. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, she let go.
Yeah.
This is fabulous.
Yeah.
Gotta put on my pheromone spray, honey. Captivated.
I need to do that too.
Just don't drink it, bitch.
Yeah.
I think, unfortunately, Jessica, it was still a little too soon, too close.
It was probably the next day.
Well, right, honestly. And also, there was really no reason for her not to have been in the finale. They could have easily just been like, we're not picking a lipstick. You all three get to the, like, who cares?
Right.
Why not let her perform a fun song? That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Give me a great Jessica song. I would have liked that.
Yeah.
No reason not to.
No reason
It was
not
rude.
to. Yeah.
It was really rude.
Yeah.
So, bummer.
That was weird for me.
But cheers to Jimbo.
Yeah.
And the whole season.
Yep.
And we did it.
We did it.
We did it, y'all. Cheers.
We'll see you for season 5.
I'm not joking, bitch.